Well.
Let's go in the hole. Any of these challenges could be like the penultimate one. I'll know if it's the last, because I can see down the hallway to see the next one. So I always know we're like vaguely that far. But I have no idea where we are. I've completely lost the thread, because it's multiple sessions, and there aren't... It's hard to tell what floor I'm on or whatever, because we're not in the same structure as the last two dungeons. We're just kind of moving down a hallway. So... I've lost track of where we are. What's this level called? Endeavor. Sure. Aren't they all? So you're floating out there. Aha! We have bridge. That means I can potentially... Yeah, I should be able to get the ball and put it wherever I want.
So that's good.
Ah. I'm guessing that... Yeah, let's just get the ball. If I get the ball, I can actually explore. Unfortunately, I said this before, but like this chapter's bridges are just way too hard to see. It should be way more obvious where the bridges are when they're turned off. Otherwise, it's just kind of annoying. All right, so there's a bridge leading to it on this side, but not the other side, like not behind the block. I figured there had to be a bridge going to it because it's a beacon that's facing nowhere, so it has to be rotatable. And there's the lock. Well, let's put you with the statue. If I end up moving the statue, I'll need you to be there. And I think I saw that there's a bridge right here. There's a lock there. Which leads to that. Ah. There's another... That must be a light bridge too then, apparently. So the beacon has to be turned on for me to get across that bridge. Because I can't take this guy here because he's behind spikes. Isn't it weird? Isn't it really strange how it keeps getting bigger? Because it's not a very large orb up close. But it's like a nightmare whenever I turn around to face it after having walked away for a while. It's like, here it comes. Okay. So reaching this beacon's pretty easy. Just gotta back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Yep, there we go. And now that I'm in it, it'll stay active. So I can turn you that way. Easy peasy. I almost kept walking, but I have to give it time to charge or it doesn't work. Unlocked. I'm not totally clear because I can't see back there very well, but did I just solve the entire puzzle? Was that it? Ah. Yeah, there's no... Oh. Oh, I see. That is a tad bit of Prabble, isn't it? I gotta redo the whole thing now. I think I get it, though. I think I get it. But, god damn it. I wish this was a toggle for a few different reasons. One, I want to just press a button to turn it on instead of waiting for it to charge, but also I don't like... additionally, if it was a toggle, they could make it a lock-on. And if it was a lock-on, then it would fix my camera so I can't look away from it. And then at least I would stop having these mistakes. It'd just be kind of nice. Do-do-do-do. There we go. Now I gotta get through here again. Don't fall off the bridge. This is relatively straightforward still. Ah, shit. I have to make it to the beacon first. There, now I'm in it. And now we switch with you. Alright. And now that door is open, and I'm over here. Gotcha. Swam. This is a heavy... This is a relatively common setup, these puzzle games that have like angelic themes and like these pure visuals. A lot of let's see, the gate's over there, so that button's useless to me now. I'm just thinking of all the different games, like, obviously Talos Principle was heavy on the religious theming, even if it wasn't necessarily heavy on, this kind of visual as much. But then I think of, like, Archaica and stuff like that, which was a series of temples made of stone. I need to ring that bell, which means I need to be in dark mode, which, if I'm standing there and I look over... Well, that doesn't work, though. I can't look over... I can't stand there and look at the bell and look at that thing to enter dark mode and then also turn around to ring the harp. Okay. So I think the core here is that we're going to want to take the statue back out. And now the beacon's gonna shine all the way down the hallway, and I'm gonna use teleporting tricks to slowly make progress down the hallway. I think that's the case, yeah. Like in this case, I can make it all the way down to here, but then I have to get past the spikes. I want to switch with the statue. I was thinking, do I need to turn the... fuck. Do I need to turn the beacon away? But I don't think I do. We'll see. I think I can just... I mean, I just did, I guess. So I should be able just to walk all the way to that statue. And then if I walk behind the statue, I'll enter light mode, because the statue blocks the light. But then now I need to be in dark mode, so I just switch with the statue, I guess? I swear I saw the switch icon show up for just a second. Yeah. I'm trying to think of it because the bounds of what allow me to move are really restrictive here. Because yeah, normally what happens with a beacon like that is that it shines on the statue, and since it's shining on the statue, I can just switch with the statue regardless of being in light and dark mode. But in this case, the beacon doesn't have it's not being powered, and it doesn't stay active when I leave dark mode. And I can only stay in dark mode by maintaining line of sight. Can't be the intended solution. Oh. You can see the exact pixel where it becomes switchable. Oh yeah. I'm just being a douchebag. It's totally like, oh! Can't swap with it here, though. I wasn't with, no! I wasn't within the bounds of where I'm allowed to switch. No, maybe it's just, Jesus Christ. It keeps startling me. Because normally it's a clean transition from one source of dark to another source, but that one doesn't go so well. Fuck. How did I get there before? Ah, fuck. Oh, right. I have to move the ball over here. I forget that it is mobile. I just can't make it very good. I just can't go very far with it. It's just 2 platforms. It's really satisfying the few times I get to hold on to it manually, because then in those cases the toggle is instantaneous. But only at those times. Nah. I made it technically. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was thinking. I guess I figured I could get past the spikes if it wasn't shining there. But I can't get across these paths if it's shining there. I guess the idea is that I needed to have the statue be there when I turned the light away. But if I turn the beacon away, how do I switch with the statue when it's over there? If I can only switch with the statue... Because if the statue's over there, and the light is turned away, then I can't get to the statue physically. But I need to switch with it to get to the spikes and then walk past them. But that's the only source of dark I have is this guy. That is a bit of problem. Okay. This really fucks with our rules, yeah. Because I can only switch with it while you're in line of sight, so I have to like switch with it at really specific angles, which makes things really weird. But yeah, there's 2 separate platforms, so as far as I can tell, I really need to have the beacon facing that way. Was I on the right path when I turned the beacon away, but then I just lost the continuity of the thought that I had? Because shit. Maybe I did, maybe I had the right thought when I moved the beacon and actually had the right, because it felt right. But maybe I had the right thought, but then a moment later, just kind of like, while I was in the process of executing, lost the thread of my own idea. Oh, exit dark mode. I did. I totally did have the solution. Damn it. I kind of just lost the thread, I guess. Like while I was executing all the steps of what I had thought of, by the time I did go through the process of moving the beacon, I lost track of why I was moving the beacon. Whoopsie. Whoopsie doodles. Somebody was yelling at their screen. Endeavor is the key to the gates of your dreams and imagination. Without it, you can only look and regret from far away. Oh no, somebody in Discord saying something about a new game from the developers of Samorost. How are there so many puzzle games coming out? Like, I'm overflowed on every single genre, but the fact that, of all things, puzzle games are also a genre that apparently I'm just overflowing with, that's an issue. Because, like, I kind of want to go back and play that Gravitas game that I played the Let's Try of, but also I need to finish the end game of Superland, but also Goose Game is out, and also I have, like, a list of, like, other ones. There's been a weird deluge of puzzle games. I'm like, really? Puzzle games? Of course, on top of everything else, the Samorost Evolution. On top of everything else, the Samorost people would be like, yo, new game. And yes, Goose Game, Untitled Goose Game does count as a puzzle game. That is the most accurate genre to give it. The only other one may be adventure game, but this is the adventure puzzle slot, so that distinction doesn't matter, because they both fit. Because I'm tired, I don't care about trying to figure out which one counts as which. For example, Myst, which is called a puzzle game and an adventure game, and they're both true. It's not a point-and-click adventure game, but it fits all of the design philosophies of adventure games, just being higher budget and 3D compared to the usual 2D point and clicks that most adventure games are. Outer Wilds being a more tenuous connection, but also, I think, still the same genre. It's ultimately, I think, an adventure game, more so than anything else, at least. Sometimes you just gotta find a category for things. Or don't. Genres are stupid. And yet, I structure my livelihood around them. Hooray. What am I looking at here? Is he in range of that statue? Can you switch with it? Oh, right. I'm always in this mode anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. If I switch with you, I can go past the spikes. We have a gate over there. So far I have a beacon and 2 statues, and there's going to be that over there. To go, where are you crying? Far away in the Salvation Army. Hang on, am I brain melting right now? So normally, in order to do this, you would normally need to be in dark mode, so you could switch with the statue to be on this side, and then you'd walk through the gate again, and then you'd go out the gate in light mode. But that doesn't work, but I can't do that and can't do that. So maybe the beacon hitbox works in a way where it'll catch me without turning off. I don't know if it will, though. Fuck. And I can't see the eyeball. It's all the way over there. There's no bridge here. Oh wait, but I can just go over here. Right. There we go. And then once you're over here, then now I can be in dark mode whenever I want. Lost track of that thread a little bit. Whoopsie. Hello. I broke your puzzle. How do you do? Calm down. And okay, so this is a light bridge, and that's the end of the puzzle. Okay. So something will allow me to be in dark mode here. That doesn't seem so tough. Ah. That is a bit of problem. And I guess the idea is to rotate you this way. But then I won't be able to cross the bridge, right? Ta-da! That's just part one. This episode's not a most impressive showing on my part. So now it's relatively straightforward. Next obstacle is just be able to play the harp. But of course that's, yeah. So the eye is exclusively over there. And I couldn't stand in that beacon and play that harp anyway, but even if I could, I can't get to these spikes. But even if I did play the harp, it wouldn't be able to reach it anyway. But if I look at that, I can't turn around to play the harp, so I need to be in dark mode somehow. Which means I need to switch a statue to being over here. Because if I get a statue here, I can go behind the veil, play the harp, switch with the statue, walk over there. And then it's over. So now the next obstacle is just to get a statue to be there. While also being able to redo the solution I just did, basically. Fuck. Fuck. Really? I can't believe that worked. That was a desperate bullshit fuck around move. Don't lose sight of yourself as the world changes around you. Only then can you reflect at how you changed along with it. Ba-da-da-da. I'm out. We did it.